What is PV ratio? PV ratio is equal to, it's all about the relation between contribution and sale. For BEP as well as for MOS, PV is in the denominator. Now, when I need to earn a profit of 3 lakh, what will be the sales? Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I'm Abhilash Chandra from the Department of Commerce and Management in Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. Welcome to all the students for this session. And if you have not subscribed the channel, please do subscribe the channel, like the video. That is what will encourage us to do more videos for you people. Let's go with the third session of marginal costing. And here in the third session, I have the third problem. What exactly the problem is? Whatever the problem is, let me tell you, we have the formula. If we imply our formula properly, what happens is we get a solution which is correct and we get 15 marks without any doubt, right? So this is what we are supposed to do. That is, remember the formula, understand the formula, memorize the formula. I told you how to go with the formula. See, only 5 formulas is what you are supposed to go with. How many formulas? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 formulas is what you are supposed to go. The first formula here is PV ratio. PV ratio. What is PV ratio? PV ratio is equal to, it's all about the relation between contribution and sale. So it is C by S into 100. Why 100? Because we are supposed to go with percentage. Now this is what the first formula is. First formula. Second and the third formula, very easy to remember. We have something called break-even point sales. Break-even point sales. One more is we have MOS, margin of safety. Now here, what is the common factor here is we have the denominator. Both the ways we have the denominator where it is PV is the denominator. So we'll write here PV. Here also what? PV. Both of the formulas, PV is the denominator. Now, the middle alphabet is E. After E, what will come? A, B, C, D, E, F. So here, F in the sense fixed cost. Fixed cost. Now here, MOS, margin of safety. The middle one is O. After O, it is P. P means profit. If you do this, you got here 3 of the questions is already solved. Now the fourth one here. Now this is called the Abhilash Chandra trick which you are supposed to go with. That is the formula which I always say, that is Abhilash Chandra tricks to remember everything. That is PV is equal to F plus P divided by S. Now we will not multiply with 100 because we have already found out our PV. So only these 4 formulas, if you imply, we can solve the entire problem. I'll teach you how exactly it is. See, given output is 50,000 units. So whenever they say 50,000, that means that is the units. Selling price per unit is 10 rupees. That means we are selling a product for 10 rupees. The variable cost per unit is 7 rupees. That means whatever the cost which will never change, right? Variable cost per unit will never change. Please understand here. Total variable cost will definitely change, but variable cost per unit will never change. Now here what has happened is 7 rupees is the variable cost and total fixed cost is rupees 90,000. That is the total. See, they have only said what? Total. In the earlier problems, we had something called fixed cost, 60,000, 40,000, whatever it is, per annum. Now, per annum means what? Total. The same way here, total fixed cost is 90,000 rupees. So this is what the given format is. We are supposed to calculate or compute. One is BEP sales and volume. Now I'll show you. Here I have said BEP sales. I have one more formula for BEP volume. It is also called as BEP value. Now here what happens is we go with the BEP sales and volume. The second one is margin of safety. So this is what? Margin of safety. Now BEP is done, margin of safety done. PV ratio is here. Next is we have 2 of the questions. Profit, sales. Profit when sales are. How to go with this question? Question D. We have D, right? Now they say profit when sales are rupees 20 lakh. That means profit when sales are 20 lakh. So that means we need to find profit. Right? Now which formula you will put? That is the fourth one, Abhilash Chandra tricks, that is PV is equal to F plus P divided by S. How to find it? I'll show you here. PV we would have found from this formula. Fixed cost, they have only given 90,000. Profit, I don't know. Sales, they have given 20. Now cross multiply, I'll get the answer. So only this 4 formulas, if you remember, I'll tell you, you can solve 15 marks question, whatever the question is, how much ever it is, the difficulty level is more, still you people can actually solve it. Let's start the session. Now when we go with the question, let's go with the first one here. We have given output is how much? 50,000, selling price is 10, then variable cost is 7, and fixed cost, total fixed cost is 90,000. So what is the first thing, what is that you are supposed to solve is, understand the question here. They have given in the format A, B, C, D, E. Don't change the sub-questions. The sub-questions A, B, C, D, E. Whatever it is, we are supposed to write the same question number, right? So, before solving BEP or margin, I need to first solve what? PV ratios. Before solving all, I need to solve what? First one. So, let me erase everything here. So, when we go with this, understand here, PV. You write here, PV is equal to contribution divided by sales into 100. So this is my first formula. But here, instead of writing A, B or something, I'll write here C. The reason is what? This is the C question and we are going with solving the C answer. Now when we go with PV is equal to C by S into 100, what is the C? C is also called as contribution, isn't it? Now contribution formula is there. Here, I'll write here, contribution formula is S minus V. Contribution formula is F plus P. Now understand, through this question, the minute you get it, you will find that which formula should I apply. Now see, selling they have given, variable they have given. So I'll go with this formula. Now fixed they have given, but profit they have not given. So I can't go with this formula. Right now I cannot go. So I'll substitute contribution with this. That is, contribution is substituted. Selling price minus variable cost divided by sales into 100. Now I told you in the first 2 problems itself that PV can be calculated in per unit also. I'll show you here per unit calculation as well as the total sales and variable cost calculation also. Now here what has happened? Selling price is how much? 10 minus variable cost is 7 divided by 10 into 100. Next is equal to. Now here what has happened? 3 divided by 10 into 100. So 1s are 10s are. 3 into 10 is how much? 30. But we are supposed to denote that in percentage because PV is always in what? Percentage. So I got my PV is equal to how much? 30%. See, PV can be calculated even in selling price per unit and variable cost per unit. Now I'll show you how to calculate the total sales and variable cost. I'll just go with the, here only I'll just show you the next one here. Now if I need to go, again see, PV is equal to sales minus variable cost divided by sales into 100 into 100. Now is equal to sales, how much does, see, selling prices rupees 10 per unit, how much is produced? 50,000 units. So 10 into 50,000 is how much? 5 lakh minus variable cost. Total variable cost is how much? For 1 unit it is 7 rupees. For 50,000 how much? 7 5s are 35, so it is 3,50,000. 3,50,000 divided by, again sale is 5 lakh into 100 into 100. Why 100? Because it is denoted only in percentage. Now here what happened? 5 lakh minus 3 lakh 50 is 1 lakh 50. 1,50,000 divided by 5 lakh into 100. So I'll go with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 here, done. Now what has happened? Done. 15 into 100 divided by, now I'll go with this. Here 1 0, here 1 0. Now 5 1s are 5, 3s are. So total it is how much? 3 into 10, 30. And it is denoted as percentage. So PV is equal to done. So again, see, if I go with total sales minus total variable cost divided by total sales, even then I'll get 30% because PV will not change. Even per unit I can calculate, even in total sales and total variable cost also I can calculate. See here 30%. So let's go with the problem now. The PV is done. Now my first is PV is done. Let's go with the next one is BEP. Let me just erase this. Now we have something called BEP. Now what is BEP formula? BEP sales is equal to. BEP sales is equal to. Now I told you the denominator is always what? PV. The denominator is PV. Now after E what will come? F. F in the sense fixed cost. Now here what is the fixed cost? They have only given us the fixed cost is how much? 90,000. How much is it? 90,000 divided by what is our PV? We have calculated PV is 30%. PV is 30%. Don't write only 30. It is 30%. Now what has happened is equal to BEP sales is equal to, now whatever we are supposed to go with, that is 90,000. Take your calculator. Calculator is mandatory. 90,000 divided by 30%. I got 3 lakh. So here I'll write 3 lakh rupees. Now I'm done with my BEP. There is one more question in that itself, that is BEP units. BEP in volume. This is also called as BEP units. It is also called what? Units. That is how many units you need to make so that there is neither loss nor profit. What is BEP? BEP is that particular point where you don't have loss as well as you don't have profit. So here what has happened is, here we have a different formula. Now let's go with this formula here, is equal to, see, after E what will come? F, in the sense fixed cost. So we'll write here fixed cost, but here divided by contribution per unit. Contribution per unit. Now how to find contribution per unit? Understand. What is a contribution per unit formula? Contribution per unit is equal to selling price minus variable cost per unit. So here contribution C is equal to S minus V. Now C is equal to, what is selling price per unit is 10. Variable cost per unit is 7. 10 minus 7. So contribution is equal to 3. What is contribution? Contribution is your 3 rupees per unit. Now what is that here you should do is, fixed cost is how much? 90,000. Fixed cost is how much? 90,000 divided by 3. Now you will go with the thing. So here BEP in volume is equal to 3 1s are 3 3s are. So we have 30,000. So here 30,000, it is always denoted with units because it is what? Volume means it's unit. So we have BEP sales is how much? 3 lakh rupees. BEP volume we have, that is 30,000. So this is what you are supposed to go. Let's go with the next one here. MOS is what we are supposed to find for this. Now the same here, I have put the same thing. We have something called MOS is equal to. Now what is MOS? margin of safety. MOS means what? Margin of safety. That means that particular point where I am safe to do or to run my business. Now what is the formula here? Again, put a division here. MOS for BEP as well as for MOS, PV is in the denominator. PV is in the denominator. Now the middle is O. After O, what will come? P. P in the sense profit. What is it? Profit. Now how to find profit? Through this given only, I'll tell you how to find profit. Let's go with this very quick. Now contribution is equal to S minus V. Contribution is equal to F plus P. Correct? Now here, how to find profit? This is a point where actually I need to find profit, isn't it? Now what is the thing? If I consider this as 1 and this as 2, combining 1 and 2, can I write S minus V is equal to F plus P? Can I write this? If I can write this, then I can find my profit. So now what is my sales here? My sales is 10 into 50,000. So 10 into 50 is how much? 5 lakh. 5 lakh minus. Now 7 into 50,000. So that is total variable cost. So 7 5s are, that is 35. 3 lakh 50,000. 3 lakh 50,000. Now is equal to, what is my fixed cost? Fixed cost is 90,000. 90,000 plus P is unknown. I need to find that. Now here 1 lakh 50,000. Now this 90,000 will come here minus 90,000 is equal to my profit. Now here 1 lakh 50 minus 90 if I go with, that is 60,000. How much? 60,000 rupees is equal to profit. Is equal to profit. So I got my profit here. Now what is that I should do is, I'll substitute here. Now MOS is equal to profit by PV is equal to, profit is how much here? 60,000. So 60,000 divided by PV is how much? Now we have calculated our PV, that is 30%. So we'll write here 30% is equal to, this is what MOS is. Now that is rupees. Take your calci. Now we have 60,000 divided by 30%. It is 2 lakh rupees. Done. So this is what my MOS is. Now I have calculated PV, BEP sales, BEP volume, then MOS. While writing, we are supposed to, now here we should write what is the question they have asked, the number. Now this is question number B. Right? Now here the same way, if you go, BEP sales is what? Question number A. In the same way, if we go, this is question number C. Now we are left with what? D and E. What is it? D and E. What is that? The D and E they are asking us. Now we have solved C. We have solved A as well as A. There is one more, right? Here also this is A only. Now we have solved B. Then we are supposed to go with D. A, B, C is done. Now what the question they are asking is, profit when sales are 20 lakhs. So how to understand this question? Profit when sales are 20 lakh rupees. 20 lakh rupees. That means we need to find what is our profit. How to find this? That is ACT, Abhilash Chandra tricks. What exactly it is? PV is equal to F plus P divided by S. PV is equal to what? F plus P divided by S. Now here PV, we already know what is PV? 30%. 30% is equal to. Now F, fixed cost. See, PV will not change, fixed cost will not change. So fixed cost in the problem, how much it is? 90,000 rupees. How much it is? 90,000 plus. Now we are supposed to find P. So we'll write here P divided by, what is S here? They have only given us, the S is how much? 20 lakh. We'll write here 20 lakh. Now it is all about the cross multiplication. Now how to go with cross multiplication, please understand this. Many of you actually commit mistakes. Now 20 into 30, that means whatever is in the dividend, that actually goes to the numerator of here. So divide, if it is the function, so it will be multiply. Here if it is multiply, if it comes here, it will be division. So here 20 lakh into 30% is equal to, go for the step marks, right? Remaining whatever is there, you just write it. 90,000 plus profit. Now here 20 lakh, 30,000, 2 3s are 6. That means here 6 lakh. Now this 90,000 will come here, minus 90,000 is equal to profit. So 6 lakh minus 90,000 is 5 lakh 10,000. 5 lakh 10,000. So you just write here the rupee symbol, rupees 5 lakh 10,000 is equal to profit. That means we have found the profit. So whenever there is a sales of 20 lakh, how much will be the profit? The profit will be 5 lakh 10,000 is equal to profit. So whenever we have 20 lakh sales, we'll definitely get a profit of 5 lakh 10,000 rupees. So we have solved the D part also. Let's go with the next question, that is the E. Sales required. Now how you are supposed to understand? Sales required to earn a profit of rupees 3 lakh. Now when I need to earn a profit of 3 lakh, what will be the sales? Again same, ACT. What is the formula? PV is equal to F plus P divided by S. Now we'll substitute it. PV, we know that PV is how much? We'll go with here. PV is how much? 30% is equal to, F will not change, so it is 90,000 plus. Now here profit they have only given, that is 3 lakh. How much is it? We have 3 lakh. We'll continue here. And what is the sales? I don't know my sales here, so I'll write here sales. Now the sales will go here, PV will come. That means S is equal to 90 plus 3 lakh, that is 3 lakh 90,000 divided by, what is it? 30% will come down. So sales is equal to, let's go with this, take your calci, 3 lakh 90,000 divided by 30%. So it is 13 lakh rupees. Sales will be how much? 13 lakh rupees. So this is what my answer is. Hope you people got the things. Go with the step-by-step formulas. You need to actually understand how to implement it. Now here see, it is in the division, so if it goes here, now this will actually come here. That is what the cross multiply is all about. Now we have solved the entire problem. It's a 15-mark question. How many marks? It is a 15-mark question, a cakewalk for you if you remember all the formulas. So what are the formulas? There are 4 formulas. The first one is PV is equal to C by S into 100. Second one is we have BEP and MOS, where both of them, the denominator is PV. And I told you how to remember it. That is the middle alphabet. After that, what alphabet comes? That is how you can remember and understand. And the last one is the ACT, Abhilash Chandra tricks. That is PV is equal to F plus P divided by S. And that is how you can actually solve the entire problem. Any doubt in this, please do call us. We are always there to help you. Vidhyaashram is the only college which does everything for the students. Thank you so much. I'll see you when I see you.